Are you sick and tired of waiting, for your Wi-Fi to connect officially? Let's see how long this takes. Are we officially connected yet? Okay. That was a pretty fast connect for me. However, sometimes it can take up to about like 30 seconds to a minute, sometimes even longer than that, for it to be officially connected. Is this what your internet is like? Well, today I'm going to show you how you can make your iPod Touch or iPhone never ever disconnect from the internet. Here are the things you're going to need. You're going to need an iPod Touch or iPhone, a sync cable. You're also going to need a computer with Audacity installed. So now that you know the materials you're going to need, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, I apologize for the view, but this is going to be the view you're going to have to live with. So, step one is to take your iPod Touch or iPhone, plug it into the computer, wait for it to do that. Alright, and then let iTunes come up and let it do its thing. Depending on how often you actually plug it into the computer will determine how long you'll have to wait. One thing you can try doing while you're waiting for your iPod to finish syncing is to go to your web browser and download Audacity if you don't already have it. I'm going to show you guys the website and just kind of how you do it, but I will provide a link in the movie description so that way it'll save you the trouble of having to Google it and everything, which isn't really hard, but still. Alright, this is the Audacity website. Now what you're going to want to do, you see this yellow box. You're going to want to click on this top one here. Alright, you're going to want to, don't download the beta version because you never know, that could have a ton of bugs. Just click here. And then for Windows, you're going to want to click up here, and I think a little further down, or actually I don't know if they have a Mac version or not. So you're just going to want to click on the Audacity 1.2.6 installer, and then it'll install, and then you can it'll download, then you just gotta install it and such. So yeah. What you're gonna want to do once you have Audacity installed, and it doesn't matter if your iPod Touch is still backing up or not, but what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to open up Audacity. Now you might be wondering why we're using Audacity. You'll soon see why. Now what you're gonna want to do is, this is Audacity's thing here. What you're gonna want to do is go under Generate. And then you're going to want to click on Silence, and then just set up how many seconds you want to go on. 30 seconds should be enough. And hit Generate Silence. What you're now going to want to do is you're going to want to export this as an MP3 file. Now it might ask you to download a DLL file. Just follow the instructions that come up on the screen. It's pretty self-explanatory as to how you do it. But go ahead and hit export as MP3. If you go under file, it's underneath, this export as WAV. Hit export as MP3. You can save it, just save it to your desktop for now. Just type in like iPod Touch or iPhone Wi-Fi solution. Alright, I guess you could say that. And then hit save. And then it's going to ask you to fill in this form. You can go ahead and fill it out. Alright, after you save it, and I actually missed it, but a little dialog box will come up showing the progress. It shouldn't take too long because it's a rather small file. There's no audio, so what can you expect? Anyhow, mine's saved right here. Alright, so after that, you're going to want to go ahead and wait for your iPod to finish backing up. You have no choice but to wait for the whole thing to happen. Alright, so while I was waiting for my thing to finish syncing, I designed this little piece of album artwork. It does have a gradient. It just looks all black, but there is a gradient behind it. I think it looks really cool. And we're basically just going to be using this to make this file a little easier to identify if you're looking for it via cover flow or something. So yeah. Anyhow, that took me a good long time to make, and it gave me some time to wait for my iPod to finish syncing. So what you're going to want to do is this: after you have your iPod is done syncing, go under File, and then hit Add File to Library. Alright, and once this is open, go over to your desktop or wherever you saved your file, find it, iPod Touch Wi-Fi Solution, hit Open. Okay, now under Music, go under your Music, where is it, here it is, Wi-Fi Solution, right here. Now what you're going to want to do is, let's go under Grid View because this is the easiest way I know how to do it. Here it is under Wi-Fi. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to... Actually, it looks like it's already in an album, but, I was unsure of that. So, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hit Get Info. Alright, and then you're going to want to go to Artwork, which is this very end thing here. And then click on the Add button. And then double click on the Wi-Fi. Alright, and then hit OK, and there you go. So now when you're browsing in CoverFlow, I think it'll show up, I'm not really sure, but when you're going through CoverFlow, this should come up. If it doesn't, I don't know what to say about that. So yeah, now go back to your iPod. Once you're done with that, go ahead and hit Sync, and then wait for it to finish syncing. Once your iPod's done syncing, so let's slide to unlock, and let's just take a quick check just to make sure everything worked out. There it is. Right there. Alright, so now let me show you how to get this to work. So after confirming that it worked, oh wait, I'm sorry, you're all zoomed out. But after confirming that it worked, go ahead and just unplug the iPod. And let's get to it. So, let me show you how this is going to work. What you're going to do is you're going to turn on your iPod. Alright, and you don't even have to wait for the Wi-Fi to connect. Just go into your music, and you'll see right there Wi-Fi. You can also access it under CoverFlow. Oh crap, my name showed up. Might have to blur that, that was kind of unexpected. If we tap it once, you'll see it pop up. Or you can just click on it like this and click Wi-Fi Solution. And there you go. Now, what you're going to do, and also, if you want to put some lyrics under this, I put the lyrics in the, hold on. Yeah, so what I did was under the lyrics section, I just put a few instructions on how to do it, just in case. So what you're going to do is, now that you have it open, just tap it once if these controls haven't come up yet, and tap the repeat button. Whoops. Just tap the repeat button, just like so. Now tap it again. This will set it to play this song over and over again. Now this isn't really a song, it's just silence, but what this will do, and you can even close out of here and it'll still continue to play. What this will do is this will keep your iPod connected to the network as long as you're within range of it. So let me demonstrate. Right now it is 11:25. I will come back within a reasonable amount of time. We'll just leave it sitting here. So while we're waiting for this time to go by, let me just real quickly explain how this works. You see, when your iPod when nothing's going on in your iPod, generally when you turn it off, after about 20 seconds, it'll disconnect from the internet to save battery power. This is not true when you are either charging it or when you're listening to music. So when you're listening to music, it will not disconnect from the Wi-Fi network. So what this means is that you can just turn it on and have a connection. You see, it's now 11:26. I haven't turned it on since that last time, and it's still connected. So this means that if you this will not only, it'll also probably help improve your push. Also, it'll make it, a lot more responsive, I guess, to things that come. So yeah, but now I can just get straight on the internet and do my thing. But if you're not within range of it, it'll obviously disconnect because it can't get a connection. But This is really helpful if your internet, like mine, takes forever to connect for some reason. So yes. Anyway guys, that is it. I will put all the necessary information in the description down there. I'll link you to the album artwork if you want it. You can also design your own. The dimensions for album artwork are 100 by 100 pixels. It's the best I found. I'll also put the lyrics that I put in there on there. The lyrics aren't really exactly lyrics, they're just instructions on how to work, on how to use it. I'll put those in there just in case. And I'll also put a link to Audacity and any other, and you know, the normal blog links and the Twitter links. So yeah guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments about this video, please let me know down there in a comment below, or send them over to pizzascience1 at yahoo.com. So thanks for watching guys, and adios.